Description of the sea by memory. What is home? I remember running away from a burning home with only one plastic bag. The house was not burned by fire, but by violence. I was only 4 years old. Over the next 10 years, we moved a lot. I needed to learn how to say where I was from, how to say I was going home. This is my school. These are my friends. This is my crush. This is my room. There were mornings when I wake up, but I can't open my eyes. I lie paralyzed by fear of what home I will find. It was weird to be everywhere and yet not belong to anything. And you know, when I come to visit and you tell me, feel at home, it was almost the same as if I really was at home. The house was a place where you have a bed, a toilet, and a roof over your head. Everything else changes. I remember when my grandmother died. She was the last to live in our country house. The house was really home. You know that feeling when you can finally rest, no more pretending, dress code, expectations. Place of freedom, the place you belong. But no more than a year after her death, I went to pick up few things and check the place. The house I knew, the home I had, no longer existed. It died with my grandmother, and immediately realized that physical places mean nothing without people inside. We create spaces. Without us, it's just walls. You can never lose a home because it never even existed outside of you. Familiarity of things. You can find a house wherever you find parts of yourself. You are your house, your body, feelings, memories. It must have happened to you once that a simple thing like a scent has the power to transport you, the power to be in two or more places at the same time without even moving. But when I first met you, I wondered, what if the home doesn't have to be a place, but can be a man? I never planned to find my home in you. It just happened. Your smell, the color of your voice, the words you said, but even more the ones you weren't ready to release from your heart yet. It was like I grew up in you. I knew every room inside so well. Some people are like hostels. They don't cost much, but from the beginning you know they are temporary places. Maybe you will come back, Sometime, maybe not. They usually suck, but they can be charming. Some people you can only rent for a certain period of time. You get used to it very quickly, adapt, and like the idea of owning. The longer you live inside, the harder it is for you to move on. But once in a lifetime, or maybe even never, you will find your home in someone. Even if you are evicted, you will stay there forever. You see, you can be a migrant in so many levels. The longing for home is just that, the search for an emotional rather than a physical place of belonging. Truly yours, Danny.